Have you ever felt like you and the man in your life are speaking completely different languages? I mean, just totally on different planets? Well, what if I told you it's not just about different communication styles, but about entirely different, well, neurological hardware? Okay, that's what we're going to dive into right now. This is your guide to understanding the masculine blueprint, to finally translating his operating system. So here's our game plan. First, we are going to crack his silent code. Then, we'll get into the 4 masculine temperaments. This part is super interesting. After that, we'll take a look at his emotional thermostat. And finally, we'll talk about your mission and your choice in all of this. It's really a clear path from that feeling of confusion to a real sense of clarity. All right, let's jump right in with the big one, his silence, that wall he puts up. This section is all about getting to the root of why he withdraws and what's really going on behind it. Do any of these sound familiar? What on earth do I do when he just refuses to talk? Are there topics that are just off limits? How am I supposed to handle it when he gets hostile? Yep, these are the exact questions that cause so much pain and misunderstanding. But the answers? They might not be what you expect. Okay, so here's the absolute game changer. The core idea here is that we're not just dealing with different preferences or someone being difficult. We're looking at fundamentally different neurological hardware. Think of it like a Mac and a PC. They both work great, but they run on totally different operating systems. It's not personal, it's by design. And once you get that, everything starts to shift. And you know, this blueprint for silence, it often starts way back. It's a survival strategy, usually learned when he was just a little boy. If he felt like no one was listening, he might have made a decision deep down. It's safer to just keep everything inside. So when he withdraws today, it's not really an attack on you. It's a defense mechanism he's been perfecting for decades. And what does that create? 2 completely different languages. On one side, you have this elaborate, literary, detailed way of communicating. And on his side, you get concise, fact-based, maybe even just a one-word answer like, okay. It's not that he's not feeling things deeply. He has this huge internal world. He just might not have the same vocabulary of the heart to express it in a way you're used to. So how in the world do you work with these different codes? This is where we get practical. Think of yourself as a gardener. You wouldn't treat a cactus the same way you treat a rose, right? You have to adapt. And this section is your gardener's guide to his specific nervous system. Here it is, your cheat sheet. If you've got a fiery, choleric man, the kind who can flare up like a volcano, your best bet is to just wait for the lava to cool. For the fun-loving, easily distracted, sanguine guy, you gotta catch a rare moment of his full attention and keep the vibe positive. Now, with the calm, steady, phlegmatic man, you absolutely cannot rush him. You have to give him space to process. We're talking days, not minutes. And for the sensitive, deep-thinking, melancholic man, your job is to be his anchor, his safe harbor. He needs that constant reassurance. Let's move on to another huge piece of the puzzle. This next part explains why his emotional reactions can sometimes feel so, well, underwhelming compared to yours. It all comes down to his internal thermostat. Picture it like this. On an emotional scale of 1 to 15, you might experience something at a level 12 of intensity. Because of his wiring, he might be feeling that exact same event at a level 3 or a 5. His level 5 reaction isn't him being cold or indifferent. That is his version of a huge emotional peak. He's built to look for the root of the problem, not get lost in all the details. And that brings us to this really powerful idea. He is not your girlfriend, he is your partner. Let that one sink in. We often make the mistake of expecting him to react like one of our girlfriends would, with the same emotional intensity. But he's built differently. He's there to find facts and solutions. You're there to provide that beautiful, creative, emotional context. It's a partnership of 2 totally different but complementary systems. Okay, for our final section, we're going to flip the script a little bit. This is about a true paradigm shift. It's about recognizing your own power in the dynamic and really stepping into your role as the master frequency, the one who actually sets the emotional tone of the entire relationship. So here's this deep secret from nature that the source material points to. The woman chooses the man. And this isn't just a romantic saying. Think about it on a biological level. It's the egg cell itself that ultimately decides which sperm to let in. You are that powerful master frequency that attracts the exact partner you need for your own journey. And here's the kicker. You chose him. Subconsciously maybe, but you chose him for your own growth. So if he's super calm, maybe he's the balance your fiery nature really needs. And if he's difficult, well, maybe he's the gym you need to go to strengthen your own character. His purpose in your life is ultimately to help your development. It's really about you. So your mission, if you choose to accept it, really boils down to 3 powerful steps. Number 1, realize deep down that you chose him for a reason. Number 2, use this relationship as the catalyst to strengthen your own character. And number 3, take ownership of managing the emotional atmosphere in your home. You set the tone. You control the frequency. And that really leaves us with one final thought. This isn't about changing him. It's about understanding his blueprint so you can step fully into your own power. So the real question is, are you ready to become the master frequency of your relationship?
Discover the secrets to nurturing your lifestyle and love style at wishforlove.org.